I just had to come back feed the boys. I don't know if you guys have been following my videos. I got 2 geldings and 1 stallion out there. I don't know if you can see them. They're right there. It's getting grain this morning. Hey, so welcome back to another How I Screwed This Up. So, contain this actually. Hey, so this is going to be a weird update. And the reason this is going to be a weird update is because this is kind of a montage of different things that I've been doing through the last couple months. One of the big reasons I haven't been posting videos is because, it's living in the country out in the Philippines, they would call it provinces, but here in Texas we call them out, and in Australia they would say outback. Out here, I don't know what they would call it in Texas, out in the country, I guess, out here in Texas. But I live in the middle of nowhere, and internet is really tough. So if you've been following my process over the last 2 years, year and a half, I haven't kept track. I know it's been a long time. You know, we had to get electricity in here, we had to get septic in here, we had to get water in here, and I moved out here, basically had virtually nothing. No electricity, no water, no septic, no, using 5-gallon can to pee in kind of a thing. But anyway, so life just keeps getting better out here. You got power, and then now I got septic. And so that's kind of the things I want to talk to you about. But one of the things I am really excited about, oh my gosh, one of the big problems I've had is uploading these videos. I have a hotspot with one of the major carriers. I'm only allowed 15 gigabytes per month, and 1 or 2 videos burns up all that, plus emails and text messages. It just eats it up quick. So the hotspot, so really, and I only have 1 bar half the time on my cell phone, and it depends on where I'm standing. Like, I can be listening to my music there but not listening to it there because it's so bad. Anyway, so guess what I got? A year ago, I put my $100 deposit down. Guess what I put my $100 deposit on? Yes, you guessed it. Yes, Starlink. Yoo-hoo! Oh my gosh, I am way happy. So, as you saw in the video, the FedEx gal comes up and gives me my box, and we talked a little bit. I said, so how many people are getting this? She says, oh my gosh, my truck was full of Starlink boxes. Right? So really, she says, just in your area, I've probably got 15 or 20 of them today. And she says all week long. So they just blanketed our area with all these Starlink satellites. Yay, Mr. Dishy Face Head, whatever they call. They used to have a round head, now they got a square head. But I am ecstatic. I put up the last video I put up, 5 minutes, there's a couple gigabytes, where I'm getting 100 megabytes plus upload. Now it varies, sometimes it's 75 to 100, and then sometimes it's a little less, but never less than 50 megabytes per second. That's the best. Even when I lived in Houston and downtown, I could not get anything better than 10 to 15 uploads. Maybe 20 max, but the uploads are not so good. The Starlink, it's about 10, 15 maybe. I've seen 5, but before I used to get downloads at 5 and get 1 or 2 upload. Now it's 100 down, 10 up. So guess what? You're gonna be seeing more videos. You're gonna be seeing my eyeballs more often. So anyway, there's also something else I wanted to talk about in this video. As you noticed in some of these high-speed clips, I built a trench. From right here all the way over to there. And the reason is for that is because my septic tank is down there. Now, I do not recommend you putting your septic tank more than 50 feet from your container. One of the big reasons is because I have 100 between the container to there is 160 feet. And it's too many ways to screw this up. So, you know, getting clogged lines and whatnot. So I just wanted to take this video, take a minute here. I got a clean out right here. Okay, here, just it goes right into the ground right here. This is the water line right here. This line right here is for the what is it? The wash machine. Okay, and then this line goes up to the toilet and eventually up to the shower. So basically, that's kind of how I did it. So anyway, also you'll notice that we did some foam underneath this. As you can see, it's all been foamed. And so in this video, you'll notice that I'm talking about basically 3 things. Satellite, of course, where I'm so happy about. Second, the line for septic. Really don't go more than 50 feet, 100 feet away from your septic. But I really didn't have a choice because I was thinking about putting a barn down here. And I wanted because this land is all downhill. And so I didn't want to pump it uphill. So I put the septic here, knowing that I would put a barn here and put a toilet and something there, right? So, and then I didn't know where I was going to put this container yet. But the ideal place, if I was going to put a septic for this container, I would definitely put the septic here. But if I do get clogged lines eventually sometime, I'll probably put a small tank here for solids and then pump it down to the other station. So we'll see how that goes. I want to get back and talk about insulation. When I insulated the container the first time, I thought, I don't need to do the bottom. But I kind of said that to myself because my container was sitting on the ground, remember, from the other episodes? And so it was too hard to put the insulation down here. So I waited until we put these up on, 2-3 foot pedestals, pylons, before we insulate it. Oh my gosh, we've been getting weather in the 20s and 30s here, and that insulation made a world difference. So if you're contemplating whether you're going to insulate the bottom, yes, insulate the bottom. You have to, you really do. Big difference. I remember we got in the temperatures in the 30s here in Texas, and walking barefoot down the middle of the aisleway and inside, and my toes were freezing. So big difference. Air does come up through the, even though it's 1.5 inches, 1.125 or whatever, those floorboards, it's not enough insulation. So anyway, so this is the end of this video. This is just a quick montage things that I've done, a little bit here and there, a little bit there. I had some extra video that I wanted to throw together, kind of explain some things. But so all is good. We're back online. Let's get busy and build this thing out. Ciao.